thank you for coming for our information session. This is a English information session, but if you wanted to ask a question later on in Japanese, we're welcome. So my name is Kaori Kuribaya Shigetomi. I'm an associate professor of Mitobe College. So for today, our information session is open in a class, but also in a Zoom. Some of the students join the Zoom, and then also we stream in YouTube. So let's talk into the student in the Zoom. So as I said, in a student in a Zoom, hello. And then please change your name and affiliation in a Zoom. And then we know who joined our information session, but also keeping your voice mute and then video off. So let's start in our information session. So in the student in the class, you already have this handout. So either in Japanese or in English, but also for the handout, maybe in the envelope. So there's a handout from an office. So this application procedure, please have a look carefully. They have some of the deadline, and then there's important information in the handout. And then people in the Zoom, we also uploading our web page. So they have my slide. This is the number, sorry. Thank you. Right. So my slide is number 3, but also please download or either please collect in handouts at Windows 6. Sorry, Windows 6 in our office. So as I said, in number 4, application procedure, this handout is very important. Please, everybody have a look before you apply. Right. The first of all, I would like to show in our promotion videos.
In my laboratory, usually I work alone. So the chance to work in a team of people from different backgrounds is really
the best learning experience at Mitobe was working on different projects in a group. I was able to experience the actual business game during project process and presentation skill I learned helped me to pass the job interview, while the Metaforum event broadened my horizon and showed me the possibility in my experience.
I learned leadership in college, but we need to rigor to know practice. I'm trying to establish a good relationship with students from different universities.
Mitobe College for graduate students is a special education program. Mitobe will develop students into professionals with knowledge and skills to work globally. Here, we have diverse students gathering from multiple graduate schools. Professors in Mitobe College are also from different graduate schools.
The program helps students develop their potential by improving communication skills in an international setting.
Different expertise from students will be applied, deepened, and enriched in this interdisciplinary program.
I brought in a perspective through specialized knowledge sharing in an interdisciplinary environment by developing creative thinking, critical thinking, as well as problem solving and problem finding skills through an intensive team-based learning curriculum. Finally, by creating a global network that supports lifelong career building.
Learning outcomes is based on 3 cross-border competencies. The ability for sustainable personal development to keep thinking about what to learn and how to expand the already acquired response to different issues.
The organization management skill to use your own individual ability, knowledge into a team to lead the team and achieve a specific goal.
Knowledge share and application capacity to use what we learn as individuals and within team, bringing creative value to society, as we need to recognize our role in society.
Last but not the least, all the competencies must be supported by plus one competency, professional ethics, which is to make fair decisions as a professional, by working with people, having diverse value. Only with the right ethical sense, society will trust professionals like us.
So this is our promotion video, and then if you wanted to have a look, you wanted to look again, there's a movie at our website. So all the student in the movie is Nitobe College students. So some of them are still in the campus, so you can meet in these students during the class. Right. Okay, let's start in our information sessions. So again, nice to meet you. I'm Kaori Kuribayashi Shigetomi. I'm an associate professor at Nitobe College. So when I was a master student, I was also in a Hokudai student. So, and then after master student, I went to England to get my PhD. And then I work in a Todai and then come back in a Hokudai a couple of years ago. So I'm so glad if I can meet in a Nitobe College. I'm teaching all my experience of my expertise as well as my experience abroad. Right. So in a Nitobe College, what you can learn. So what you need this our society, what they're requiring for you to improve during university. So since you enter the master degree, so you will learn your expertise in your department. But in a society, they also require for you to get this called the soft skills. So what is the soft skills? So in a society, you need to work in the people in so different backgrounds. So some of the people, even though working in Japan, currently you have to work in so many people who has not only your expertise from also people from all different worlds. So you have to have some like a communication skill, and then also you have to have some negotiation skills. And then also in a society, in the current society, there are so many problems which is not one company can solve. So even though you work in a company or maybe you go into the PhD or work in an academic, you will have to have working is people from all different backgrounds and different knowledge. So this kind of soft skills you can learn in a Nitobe College. So that there's mainly two programs. We call the foundation program. So when you enter this term, you will be the student of foundation program. And then after the foundation program, you can go into the honors program. And then they start in both in either spring and in the fall. And each enrollment, we accept 60 students. So one of the interesting feature in Nitobe College is we accept all masters and professional degree program students at Hokkaido University. So when you enter this program, so you will meet all students who has different backgrounds. That is very unique. So right now, because this pandemic situation, so we are in a class. We do in an online. And then we do either Tuesday and then Thursday class. They start in 4:30 and then finish in 7:45. So you will choose either Tuesday or Thursday class. So once a week. And then even though it's Zoom, so this is a real-time class. So it's not like on demand and then see the video. So in the actual, like you will meet in other student in a real time. And then of course, it's pandemic station is a little bit in the, the number of the patients is decreased. We will change the situation. And then it will be in this class, like S5 class, not in online. But right now, we are still online class. So there is 4 main features in Nitobe College. The first of all, as I said, we accept people from all different departments. And then also we have, in Hokudai, we have a lot of international students. So you will meet like people from all different backgrounds, and then you can improve your communication skill for this station. And then second, so it's kind of similar, but we accept the people from all different backgrounds. And then you need to discuss people who has different knowledge. So this is sometimes you might worry about this, like, even though you said in some your opinion, but some students couldn't understand because they have a different background. But that is quite interesting experience, and then definitely you will improve. And then third, so we do call active learning. So it's like we have a lecture, but this is really short. And then after the lectures, we ask the students to do a discussion. So it's like this picture, and then also in a Zoom, we using like a kind of special software called the Miro. That's kind of whiteboard. So even like in a Zoom, you can kind of, you put in your opinion and exchange some other, your opinion with your teammate. And then also like in the fourth, so you will get global network. Some of the students, they work in Japan, or they might go back in their home after they graduate in a master's degree. So you will get a broad network. But not only the student, we have this supporting system, like we call the mentor. The mentor is selected among the mainly Hokudai graduate. So they will have their expertise, and then they will help you for some of the career plan and some of the their experience. So luckily for online, we inviting a lot of mentors to our class. So you will learn from their experience, not only the Zoom, not only the company. Some of the mentor is open their companies, and then also some of the mentor is in academic. So you can learn or talk the people who had different careers. And then after you finish in Nitobe College, we have an alumni network. So we can continuously developing our network. So this is our learning goals. We call this 3+ competency. So this competency is required in a global society. So first, this is to yourself. So we want you to continuously improving your personal skills or knowledge. And then the second is to others, the skill of team organization and then management. And the third, so that to the society. So this is a capability, knowledge sharing, and application for the social benefit. So please thinking how you can contribute in society. And then also the the +1 and 1 is professional ethics. So this is indispensable foundation in utilize this ADAPT 3+ competency, but also since you're a master student, so you have a specialty. We want you to be the professional. So please learn the professional ethics. So there is a schedule and then also some of the class in our foundation program. So we start in a spring term, and then this is a foundation 1. So foundation 1 is you will learn basic skills and the knowledge for how you can, working or discussing with the team. And then also you can improve your presentation skills. And then summer term, this is start in June. So by the way, in a spring term, we start in May 15th. And then the summer term, the foundation 2, so you will using the knowledge you learn in a basic program, and then now the foundation 2 is a little bit more practice for actual problem, and then also you will learn the skill for the project management. I will explain that later on. So when you finish in foundation 1 and then foundation 2, you will finish in foundation program. Please check in the handout. Sorry, I didn't have in an envelope, there's a handout, and then there's a schedules. So some of the class will be the Saturday. So please consider, as I said, your class is either Tuesday and Thursday, and then some of the class on Saturday. So there is a handbook in your envelope, and then maybe the end of the handbook, there's the schedule. And then also in our website, you can check in our annual schedules. So from now, we wanted to show in a couple of slides about the class. This is the actual the slide from the class. So you will learn some of the skill, creative and then critical thinking. This is important skills to generate an idea or some analyze ideas, and then improving your discussion skills. So that's a technique you will do for the brainstorming. Probably you might already practice this kind of skill, but also, as I said in Itobe College, people from a different background and a different specialty. So there's, you can expand these skills more within a team. And then also each class, we have some of the presentations. So you will definitely improve your presentation skill. So in this picture, this is a picture in this class in a S5, but also in a Zoom, some of the technique we would tell you in a Zoom, how you can improve your presentation in a Zoom, but also this, is in the class. And this is the slide from a foundation 2. In a foundation 2, you will learn the project management. So this is you're doing a project for the master, and then some of the students might go into the doctors, and then you have to do maybe writing a journal. This is also a project, and then going to the conference. This is one of the kind of mini project. And then also you need to do job hunting, and then after you work in a company, you have to do a lot of projects. So we will practice how you do project efficiently. So time management, you also learn how you can consider for the budget, and then also people who are looking for your job, and we kind of call the stakeholders, how you can contribute the project. And then there is another, this is a new class. This is optional class, but this is from this year. They call the career development seminars. So this class is combined with undergraduate student of Nitobe College. So this is a class to develop the student ability to build a future business career plan. So they have some kind of gathering together, and then you will not to the mentor, but we have a college for the undergraduate. They have a fellow, so they also have a working company, and then like also they will tell you, kind of advise you for improving your or consider your future careers. So they have, as I said, one day you need to gathering. So right now they're still in a online, but they might do it in the going to the different place. But we will inform you later on if you register this. So that's, as I said, this is a new program from this year's. And if you're looking for some of the English class, so Nitobe College, all class will be the English. This class will be the Japanese, but main class for the graduate student is English. If you wanted to improve your English more, so there is the class. It's organized by British Councils. So, and then starting like from April 15th. So if you wanted to take in this class, please have a look for the handout and then don't miss in the class. And then also there is a little bit more casual class. This is organized by Nitobe College instructors. So you will learn more for your presentation skill. This is an intensive course, and then the schedule will be announced in the class. Right, so this is me, a little bit different, but this is me. And then the student is also from all different background, but the Nitobe College teacher we have also different background. I'm an engineer, and then Shimada sensei is here. He's a political scientist, and then one sensei is here. She has background in education, and she also from China. So we have a background in from different countries. And also in a class, we invited a teacher from all different departments. So as you can see, the teacher, they belong to the different department. And then foundation 1, sorry, this is actually foundation 2. Foundation 1, you will meet in a teacher from Nitobe College. But from foundation 2, you will also meet in the teacher from a different department. So in a foundation 2, you will meet in O sensei and the Den sensei, and then they will teach you in a foundation 2. But also like a Nitobe instructor will help you. So this is a supporting system. We have professors in Hokudai Graduate School, and then also Nitobe instructor, and then as I said, the mentor will help you to improve your competency. But also there's some financial support. So when you go into the honors program, they have a scholarship you can apply. And then also there is online log system we call the Nitobe portfolio. This is allow the student to self-evaluation their learning levels. So this is one of the unique system. So I just wrote in, this is like why you need to choose a Nitobe College. But also I hope you will have your goals. But if you have a question about our program, you can take in a question also the handout in an envelope, but also there's a page in the website. But also if you send us email, we can set up a private kind of a discussion in appropriate zone. Right, this is my last slide. So I highly recommend this program as a senpai. And then also, I'm so looking forward to see your application and then also in a class. So let's move into, this is information from a teacher, but let's listen from a student, what they learn and what is their difficulty at Nittobek College. Let's see, let's call the student, Wendy. Wendy-san.
Hi, everyone.
Right. Okay. So can you share your screen?
Sure.
So I'm sure she will introduce herself. She did a foundation program last year and then also honors program, and she just finished an honors program. When you're ready, please start.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for the instructors for nominating me. And from now on, I'll have a small talk for potential candidates. And my name is Wu Yirou. Please just call me Wendy. And as you can see from my name, I'm not Japanese. I'm from Taiwan. And I'm a master second grade student in the Department of Health Science. And I got my bachelor back in Taiwan for the Nutrition and Health Science Department. And my current research is about chronic kidney disease and antioxidants and mitochondria. And my hobbies are street dance and traveling. And I describe myself as enthusiastic and an eager learner and a good listener. So the reason I joined Nitobe is that when I come to Japan, this coronavirus just exploded. So simply because I want to make friends under the pandemic. And since communication is emphasized in Nitobe, I decided to give it a try. And by looking at this slide, and before I enter Nitobe, I was actually afraid of this like curriculum theme because in like Taiwanese education, we kind of like just sit there and listen to what the teacher said. We seldom have time to speak up or like team building or project management, this sort of things. But after I joined Nitobe, I earned that like skills required as a leader and a pioneer of the global community. And every time we form a project, we think of like sustainable society and social wellness, such as SDGs, which is popular these days. And as skill I acquired were like creative thinking through brainstorming and critical thinking through research. These two kind of skills will be acquired in the foundation program, and also project management. And during the honors program, we'll like do problem solving and problem finding, and finally team building. And impressive things I've learned at Nitobe is that all my peers, they are very passionate about their expertise and their future. Whenever they speak, they really like glow with, they really shine. They are eager to work actively and embrace diversity. And they have outstanding presentation and communication skills. And most of all, my peers are all kind and always help me out. Whenever I have some questions, I was never afraid to speak up. And with my expertise, I know that if they have some problems, always be in their back. And there are no such thing as bad ideas. When you brainstorm, we actually build idea upon ideas. So the best decision to each situation will appear through discussion and communication. And last but definitely not the least, I achieved much more than I expected. As for difficulties, actually, I enjoyed every process in Nitobe. It's like a escaped to me from my research work, so I didn't feel so much difficulty. But as long as you fully use the time in class, you don't have to like do some extra work. But in the honors program, like the problem finding course, you'll have to do some extra work. And by that time management will be important. And these are the last words from me. At first, I was afraid to would I become a leader? Would I achieve these skills like critical thinking or creative thinking? But everyone starts from zero, so there's nothing to be afraid. We are all here to learn, and learning experience was not reduced by online meetings. I was impressed how the instructors fully used Zoom and Miro. It's like, although we seen each other through screen, it's like a face-to-face experience. And never try, never know. I growed a lot than I expected through these two programs. So please give it a try. That's all from me, and thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you, Wendy. So let's move into Kazuha. Kazuha. Right.
Hello, can you hear me? Okay.
Please
So-
share your screen.
Okay, I'm gonna share my screen.
So Kazuha is also just finishing his honors program.
Yes. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna start. So my name is Kazuha Yamase, and I am a second-year master's student in the Graduate School of Engineering. So I'm honored to have this opportunity to speak to you all today. So I would like to talk about my inspirational experiences during Nitobe College program. Okay, first of all, I'm going to talk about the reason why I entered Nitobe College. So I had two reasons to enter this Nitobe College. Firstly, I took this Nitobe College to gain the credit for graduation. And for engineering students, the 4 credit of Nitobe College class can be all secondary field of study subjects. And you will take this class 2 periods a week, as the Kuriya sensei, Shigetomi sensei so. So, and also through interaction across faculties, I think I can gain insights of research. So secondly, I would like to have an opportunity to speak English. So I am willing to study spoken English, but there is no chance to touch spoken English while my ordinary daily life. So I took this Nitobe class. Also, I would like to get used to speaking English for my future because I hope that I work abroad. So next, I am going to share the 3 merits of Nitobe College class for me. First one is that I learned about project management. So project management is an essential skill for smooth job proceeding. For example, stakeholder map and work breakdown structure, timeline, and Gantt chart. So these concepts of the contents of project management might be difficult for a beginner like me or you, but you can gradually understand them by accumulating experiences in the classes like you and me. Okay. And second merit is that I built friendship across faculties. So when you belong to a laboratory or seminar, you don't have so much chance to talk with students from other faculties. In contrast, the students from every faculty will participate in this class, so you can build friendship across faculties. So to do so, you can get fresh perspective and learn the diversity from the communication with them. Okay, the last merit is improving communication skills in English. So in 2 periods a week, so it means 3 hours a week, we had a discussion in English with the group members. Of course, so I couldn't communication in English smoothly at first, but through the experiences to make efforts, I got used to speak and listening to English. So after these classes, I could improve my TOEIC score by about 100 points. So this might not be so high points, but this is very big improvement for me. And also it means that these classes will contribute to your improvement of English discussion skill. So difficulties. During NITOBE classes, I have some difficulties. As one of them, it was a little difficult for me to share information online. So when we take a class in a classroom, we can share information before or after the class, but we couldn't talk with the members neither before nor after the class when we take online class. So to overcome this situation, so we can use NITOBE portfolio system. This system enables us to send a message to group members online. In addition, we can get information about the class and get feedbacks from the staffs through this system after every class. Okay, so I have talked a lot about my NITOBE College experiences so far. At the end of this speech, I would like to give you a message as one of graduates. So it is your curiosity is just enough for your application. You might be anxious about balancing lab activity and NITOBE College or so on, but when you have a kind of curiosity about NITOBE College or talking English, I strongly recommend you for applying for the class. You can learn precious things that you cannot reach without this class. Okay, this concludes my speech. I hope that you apply for NITOBE class. And I'd like you to become the bridge across the world like Inazo NITOBE. It's been a pleasure to speak to all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kazuha. So when one of so Kazuha explained about he transferred his credit to his department. So each department has a different rule. So there's another handout. You can check in your department how much credit you can transfer. And then for the people in join a Zoom, you can download this format through the website. Please have a look and check. Thank you for the Kazuha and the Wendy, and then they will stay in our Zoom. So if we wanted to ask into the student directory, we will have a time at the end of this information session. So please stay in the Zoom a little bit more. Right, so now we move into the message from the mentors. So let's invite in Dr. Kuroda. So he graduated in Hokuda and working as a researcher and a company. So let's listen from him. So Kuroda-san.
はい、聞こえますか?
Hi, thank you.
Hey everyone, welcome to this introductory session. Let me introduce myself briefly. My name is Taruho Kuroda, a mentor for NITOBE College. My career is generally divided into 2 phases. After graduating from Hokkaido University Pharmaceutical Sciences, I have been a life science researcher, and I have spent roughly 7 years at Harvard Medical School in Boston. And after getting back to Japan, I decided to switch my career and jumped into a pharmaceutical company because I strongly felt that Japan is critically missing the power to translate basic research findings into the real life solutions. Right now, on weekdays, I work as a senior director of technology scouting function of a pharmaceutical company called Leo Pharma. Whereas on the weekend, I engage with various side business aiming to foster Japanese startup ecosystem. As a mentor today, I will tell you 3 things about why you should consider Nitobe College. First, equip yourself with skills. スキルを身につけようです。You are going to make a new journey into the real world. The real world is not always flat and calm. In fact, the current age is called VUCA, volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. In addition, as the life expectancy is getting longer and longer, you may live until 100 years, right? You would have to plan your longer life, and that is different from what your parents are doing. So I suggest you equip with necessary skills, knowledge, colleagues, and mentors before you begin this real world journey. Number 2, right advice at the right time. 必要な時に適切なアドバイスを。When I was a master student at Hokkaido University, I had a hard time deciding whether I should go to a doctor course or go to industry. I wish I had someone who can speak with me about that very seriously. It's always nice to receive good advice at the time of life decision. At Nitobe College, there are 16 diverse and highly talented mentors for you. And this is gonna be a strong advantage for your career perspective. Number 3, take a lead on your life journey. 人生の主役は自分自身です。I always want you to achieve freedom in your life as much as possible. Don't let others control your life. Your professor is not someone who should decide your life choice. It's nice to listen to your parents, but they don't know you as much as you know yourself, right? So taking a lead on your life journey, that's really good, but it requires your brave heart and courage, but also skills and strategy. So I hope you start taking a lead on your life journey through Nitobe College. Last message, boys and girls, be ambitious. If you need, just contact me. Thank you.
Thank you, Kuroda-san. So he will join our foundation class. So if you join Nitobe College from this spring, you will meet him shortly. So he will give you more, probably a little bit longer presentation and then giving them more advice. Thank you for your time. And then Dr. Kuroda and then Wendy and then Kazuha will stay Zoom. So if you wanted to ask some question to them, you can talk to them later on. So let's see. Right. So this is kind of the end of our information session.